Guess what time it is?
It's Spritz o'clock. Good afternoon, girlies. Welcome back to the Spritz o'clock podcast, where each week my bestie and I drink an Aperol Spritz while we talk about all things girl talk, navigating your 20s, and your best advice. I meant our best advice. My name's Amanda.
And I'm Rives.
And today we are talking about a very requested topic, and that is navigating your style post-grad. What pieces do you need to buy when you start your first job after graduating college? How is dressing in college different from dressing after graduation? What's appropriate? What's not appropriate? Where are the best places to shop? Things like that. We're going to cover it all. I'm extremely passionate about fashion, as you guys know.
I feel like Amanda's in her rebranding era.
Oh my God, I am.
She's like rebranding.
I'm trying to rebrand myself slowly but surely as a more like chic, sophisticated Birkin mom.
As we're literally recording this in pajamas.
And we are recording in pajamas today, yes. But that's because, you guys, it's like 5 o'clock on a Wednesday and we're kind of over it. And we just want to snuggle up and talk to you guys, which is very valid too. Like there's a time and place for pajamas, you know?
Oh, there's always a time and place for pajamas.
But I'm saying, like, for the days when we have to leave the house, when we are wanting to dress up, when we're hitting the club. Just kidding. Not really, like, hitting the club. I mean, we can talk about the club a little bit, but whatever. You guys get the point. Anyways, before we jump into all of that, ins and outs of the week.
Oh my gosh. I kind of missed this. I feel like for some reason I haven't done it in or an out.
In a while?
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay.
What's your in for us today, Rives?
So my in, let me just preface this. So actually my in and my out have to do with games. So my in this week is a game called Stir the Pot. And as we've talked about it 100 times, I went on a date last week and I kind of got ready early and my two best friends came over and I was like, wait, should we play a little card game right now? Like to stir the pot and kill time. So we played Stir the Pot. It's kind of like that game for the girls. Did you ever play that, like in college?
Yeah.
But Stir the Pot is just, it's so fun. And we played that, and I feel like I need to get more into games.
I think games are fun. It's just really frustrating when you buy one of those games, like For the Girls, Stir the Pot, What Do You Meme, like the Cards Against Humanity stuff, and then the prompts suck.
Yeah, I know.
Like, there's nothing worse than when it's, like, cheesy and obviously written by a ton of millennials that have no sense of humor.
Ruthless.
Not to drag them, but I'm like, I don't want to laugh about Alex from Target. It's not 2010.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we all should forget about that. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not funny anymore. And, yeah. But when they're good, it's really fun. And it's great when you find, like, a gem of a game and then you have people over and you're like, oh, my God, guys, I have, like, a really good game.
It was like so fun having them over. We played that after my Christmas party too, and it was really fun. So I'm going to link it below.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Stir the pot.
Yeah.
Well, do you have an out for us?
I'm stacked. I'm stacked with outs.
Of course.
As you guys, oh my God, it's like.
No, literally
it's
so many.
Literally an essay of outs. Like, I don't even know which one to do first. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like something that I just don't understand.
What?
And it's kind of Dallas specific. So I was walking through North Park the other day, and North Park is our mall here in Dallas. If you're not from Dallas, it honestly has a ton of luxury stores in it, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada's coming, YSL, Balenciaga, Dolce & Gabbana, like whatever, Dior, everything you could think of is in North Park. And it's really like rebranded, speaking of rebranding.
I feel like they have.
As a luxury mall. Like it is stacked with like some luxury stores. And I always see these people. I'm like walking through the mall, minding my own business. And there's this giant ass line outside of the Gucci store.
Oh my God,
like
I know.
11 a.m. on a Tuesday. And I'm like, who are you people?
Why are y'all not at work?
Why are y'all in line at Gucci? Like, I'm like, what does Gucci in Dallas, Texas have going on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. that is worth waiting in line for? Can you not just order all that stuff online? Like, you totally can. Do these people know that?
They probably want the instant gratification of getting it and the experience.
And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's always like the people that like look like they shouldn't be shopping at Gucci. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not like these people that are like dripped out in like some like crazy clothes. It's like It's like these like couples that are like PDA and the Gucci line, like rubbing up on each
Amanda,
other.
you're so right.
It's always like these like kind of characters. Like they're kind of characters in the Gucci line. And I'm like, you guys, not to drag Gucci, like I love Gucci, like shopped at Gucci, but what is worth waiting in line for at Gucci? Like it must be really, really special because you can hop on My Teresa right now and order that like marmot, whatever you're probably getting. Like the little like
The
GG,
disco bag.
yeah, the GG flap handbag.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not worth, like, why is there line? I don't know. I just saw these people and I was like, that is out. Like, lines for luxury stores are out. It's not COVID. I don't need an
No.
appointment. Stop your BS. It honestly goes for all of them. Like, every time I try to go.
Dior always has a line.
Oh my God.
And Go Yard.
Okay, so I went to Cartier the other day to get my necklace fixed. Oh, I'm not wearing it right now. I was like about to grab it. I went to Cartier the other day to get my necklace fixed because it broke. And I'm not even gonna lie, I strolled in there after a tennis lesson, like sweaty, and I was like, whatever, I just need to do this. Like, sorry, it's not like something I'm looking forward to, like going to take my necklace to get fixed. Like, I just need to check it off my to-do list. I walk in there and this snobby girl is like, hi, welcome to Cartier. Do you have an appointment? And I'm like, no, my necklace broke. Like, I need to get it fixed. Can I drop it off? Like, what's the procedure for this? I've never had anything from y'all break. And she's like, oh, okay. So normally it's appointment only, just so you know. And I'm like, I'm not buying anything. Like, I'm not going to make an appointment to get something fixed. Like, I'm sorry. There's nobody in the store. It's a weekday, middle of the morning. It's like 10 a.m. on a Monday. And she's like stressed about me having an appointment. I see like 5 salespeople on the floor, all very capable of helping me. And I'm not a Karen, so I'm super nice about it. And I'm like, okay, well, can I wait? And she's like, yeah, why don't you like wait and look around the store and I will see if somebody can help you out. And I'm like, how is this luxury treatment? Like, literally, how is this luxury treatment? Like,
She already bought it.
the product you guys sold me for $1 billion gajillion overpriced dollars has broken and I need an appointment to like drop it off. I literally was like, I will drop it off, come pick it back up.
They did that to me at Dior when my wallet broke.
Like, what?
I was so mad. They go, we usually don't do this. We don't replace stuff. And I was like, it literally broke and I've had it for 3 months.
Yeah, like, no.
I was so mad.
No. No.
Okay, that's out. I'd say that's out.
Anyways, don't wait in line for those people. You just go buy it online. Don't wait in line. Have standards. Standards. You're better than that line.
Oh my God. Okay, well, okay, I have a note.
Mm-hmm.
So Amanda and I, last night actually, we went to a Mahjong lesson event situation. Now, I was so excited about going, and it was so fun. But y'all, Mahjong is not for the weak. Am I even saying it right?
Majang?
Mahjong.
Majang.
And we literally, the blank stares I was giving Amanda, I was like, literally, I do not understand this. They're like, bracks and shoots and
it was homework. It was literally homework. Yeah. I said to Rives, I need 65 Adderalls and 50 cups of coffee to play this game.
But yet I needed a drink to loosen up or something. Like I needed a lot of stuff to play that game.
It felt like I was doing calculus.
Yes, it was calculus. I was so stressed out during that event, but we finally got the hang of it. But that's a long ass game.
We will not be joining a Mahjong group.
I just don't think I'm smart enough for it, honestly.
The people that are good at that game were also like the people that did the entire group project for you. Like, I was not built for that.
No, me either. It was a very humbling experience.
It was for accountants only.
Yes. I texted my boss who was an accountant. I said, you should join a group because this was very much up your alley. It was not up mine. So if you want to play Mahjong, it's very hard. I feel like no one talks about how like much brain power goes into it.
I want to be a part of Mahjong culture, but I don't want to do the work. You know, it's kind of like how I want to be a billionaire, but I don't want to put in the work to get there.
Uh-huh.
But I want to like be a jet setter.
We better get to work. Like and leave a review on this podcast. Thank you.
Anyways, it's time for me to give my in.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This one's kind of good. So, sorry. I feel like reality TV and specifically reality TV stars are very in. Whereas in the
Yeah.
past, people used to be shamed so hard for going on reality TV and like being a reality star. Like if you were a reality star, you were not a mainstream celebrity. And I still agree with that. Yes. Like being a reality star does not equal like being a movie star. You don't have the same amount of respect. But I feel like social media has blurred the lines a lot between
Yes.
like true like mainstream traditional like movie stars, TV stars,
Hmm.
and reality stars, influencers. Like I feel like influencers, athletes, reality stars are in this category. And then in the past it's been like this. Movie stars, like TV stars, like singers, like
Yeah.
Grammy winners, all of that stuff are over here.
Hmm.
Royalty, socialites,
Hmm.
like whatever. And now it's kind of like blending.
I completely agree because the other day, y'all know I love Love Island, but I went to go look at Gemma's profile to follow her, and she had like 1.8 million followers. And she's on Love Island, a reality show.
No, I know.
It was so confusing to me.
And I'm like also thinking like I think celebrities are kind of picking unconventional partners now, like people who in the past would have never dated someone from the reality influencer athlete category. Like there's cross contamination between
So
the two.
Taylor Swift and Travis
Yes.
Kelsey.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey is like the perfect example. Like Travis Kelsey's like match that would be like the status quo match for him would be
Like an influencer,
like an
like a hot
influencer.
Insta baddie.
Yeah, like BBL,
Yeah.
maybe like, you know,
BBL.
that type of girl. And now it's like Taylor Swift. And I guess like I was thinking about this whole thing and my conclusion is it's my dream to be a reality star.
I would love that.
No, I would be so good at reality TV. Like I don't think anybody really realizes like Andy Cohen doesn't know who I am, but like if he ever does, like it's over. Like he will hire me immediately
I
after
feel like
meeting me.
he'd kind of be obsessed with you.
No, like I think we get along so great.
I feel like you would be a good housewife.
No, that's what
You'd
I'm
be like
saying,
a
Rives.
really cute, sweet housewife, but I feel like you'd have to bring some drama. You'd
Oh,
have
I
to
can bring
stir
the
the
drama.
pot.
I can stir the pot. Like
Yeah.
people don't even know. Like you think you know me, you don't. Like I can stir the pot.
You don't even know me.
I'm a retired mean girl. Like that's the
What?
truth.
Wait, she's like sweet angel.
No, I'm like really nice now, but like I can turn it on if I need to turn it on. And here's my other thing. Like I could carry a show. Like this is one thing
Mhm.
I'm not confident
You
about
could.
everything. But like I was born to be on reality TV.
I think you were.
No, I'd be so good at it. That's like my dream career. Like what do I do though? Because Dallas Housewives is no more.
How many seasons was that?
Like 3. It was horrible. They picked the worst. I'm sorry. Like
I hope they're not listening.
I hope they're not listening, but I just don't love how that show was casted when it came to like showcasing what they were trying to showcase. Like
Yeah.
no like true like maybe besides Cameron. I feel like Cameron Westcott was like maybe good for that show. Like she
Yeah,
made
she's
sense
cute.
to me.
Yeah. Mhm.
But like the rest of them, a lot of them like
I don't
didn't
even know the
even
rest
live
of
in
them.
Dallas.
Really?
They lived in like Irving and stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's called the Real Housewives of Dallas. Like I think you should have to have a Dallas zip code to be
Yeah, I
a
agree.
Dallas housewife. I think it should be that way with all the
Okay, that's so interesting.
franchises. Like you need to
Yeah.
live in Dallas to be a Dallas housewife. Like
Mhm.
sorry. And it was just so poorly cast.
Well, maybe you'll make it on.
If it ever comes back, like I can recommend Andy some people. Like I just don't think anybody making those shows,
They don't know.
they don't know about Texas, they don't know about Dallas, like our societal structure
Yeah.
here. Like those needed to all be HP moms. Like if I'm being real,
Mhm.
like they would have brought the drama. They would have brought the entertainment and the dollars. Oh my God. But I just don't know if anyone from Dallas would like ever sign on
Do it.
for it. Like I think that's
Besides us.
no, that's why I'm volunteering.
So, like, whatever.
Call me Andy.
Okay, so should we get into the episode?
Yes. So we're talking about post-grad wardrobe. This all started because a girl DM'd me on Instagram and was like, Amanda, you should make a TikTok or a podcast episode talking about what pieces you need in your closet for post-grad. I just graduated college. I have a full-time job. I don't know what to wear. I feel like all the clothes that I used to wear in college, I don't like anymore. And all I ever wore in college was like athletic clothes. And then a little light bulb went off in my head and I was like, this is such a real struggle, like low-key that nobody talks about. It's a huge transition.
I know.
And it's like, where are you going to get the budget to buy this like bangin' corporate wardrobe?
Because you're literally moving into a house or apartment or whatever. You have to buy that stuff and you have to buy a whole new wardrobe for work. It's
And
hard.
usually your salary is like doo-doo butt if you're like me. Like my first job after college, I was getting paid like I'm like $48,000 a year or something. It was horrible. Horrible.
I feel like that's just like the one time when you're like such a consumer and you have to buy literally everything all at once and it's so hard.
And everybody's like, save money, save money. And I'm like, well, I don't want to look like trash.
Yeah, I need to look good while I try to save money.
Anyways, so that's what we're talking about today. And we're going to just jump into our first piece of advice, which is something I've talked about on this podcast before because I'm a really big fan of it. I do just want to say this is a work in progress. Do not put too much pressure on yourself to have the perfect post-grad wardrobe or corporate wardrobe, whatever. It's a process. You're going to accumulate stuff over time and don't sweat it too much. But that being said, my first piece of advice is go on a neutral shopping diet. So this is something I did this past summer. And basically what it means is you are not allowed to buy anything new if it's not a neutral color.
This is such a good idea.
It changed my wardrobe. So in the past, I was naturally really attracted to colors, prints, patterns,
Feathers.
textures, feathers,
Sparkles.
sequins, super girly girl naturally. And everything that I bought would be like dopamine dressing for me. Have you heard that term?
Yes,
So
that's
if
me.
I saw something in the store that was like this sequin top that I was obsessed with, and it was hot pink sequins, and I loved how I felt in it, and it was so cute and perfect. I would buy it, even if it was really expensive. I would probably wear it 1 or 2 times to like
Really?
some event, think I looked so cute in it, but then it would serve no purpose in my wardrobe after that.
Yep.
And it ended up being such a money suck. And as much as I love clothes like that, and I think there's a time and a place to buy statement clothing, when you are trying to like overhaul your wardrobe or really refine your personal style, focusing on neutrals will help you so much because neutrals are easy to mix and match. Like
They go with everything.
They go with everything. They have endless amounts of wearability, versatility. Like your chocolate brown top that you can wear with jeans and a pair of booties, you're also going to be able to wear with a black mini skirt and knee-high boots or high heels, or your silk pull-on pants or your trousers or whatever it is. You can throw a jacket over it. It's just going to add, it's going to be, what it's going to be is the glue that brings in all of those statement pieces and meshes it all together. Like your neutrals, your like capsule core collection is like the glue of your wardrobe that allows you to wear those statement pieces you've bought in the past like more.
Yeah.
Does that even make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
Like you can't have all statement and no neutral, which I didn't understand.
That was like I'm working on I'm trying to be on the neutral diet because I was the same way as Amanda, but I realize you can literally buy like so many cute accessories like bags, jewelry, like a fun earring, a fun necklace, a belt, whatever, shoes, and make the outfits different each time with your accessories.
Yes. Accessories are such a good place to add the color, add the fun element.
And you don't have to spend a lot on them.
That and like they can be worn over and over again without it being as quote unquote offensive. Like
no, like I feel like people are never like, did you see Amanda? She has worn that damn necklace 500
Yes.
times. Like no one's going to say that.
or it's like if you have a hot pink purse, you will get more use out of that hot pink purse than you would that hot pink top.
Like literally, for example, I have it's not neon, but I have this green bag and it's so cute. It's from Anthropology. And I'm going to a Stars game, a hockey game on Saturday. So I'm literally planning on wearing all black, neutral outfit, green pop.
I just did this for the OU game. I wore my red patent leather Anthropology purse
So cute.
and a full denim outfit. And in my books, denim is a neutral. So
Yes.
a crucial part of this neutral diet is determining what your neutrals are. For different people, it's going to mean different things. Like some people literally hate the color black. Like my mom is one of them. My mom does not wear black.
I love it. It's
She
so
thinks-
slimming.
I love black, but she's like, black does not work for my coloring. Like my mom has like light eyes, light hair, and she just,
I feel like it would be super harsh on her, honestly.
and I don't know what it is because a lot of like blondes, she's kind of like dirty blonde with blue eyes, but like a lot of blondes, it works really well on. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just up to you and what your comfort zone is and what you feel like you look good in. But So black would not be a neutral for her. But for me, it is. Like my neutrals are black, white, off-white, gray, chocolate brown,
Tan.
and like a nude tan color. I'm not, and maybe camel. I'm not a mustard person. I'm not an olive green person. I will like tiptoe into the burgundy category sometimes, but for other people, like olive green literally might be a neutral. Like that's like olive green, all army green. Like my
Yeah.
mom will wear that like nonstop on repeat.
That's such a mom color
It's
because my
such a mom
mom's the same
color.
way.
Yeah. So it just kind of depends like what your neutrals are going to be for you. So like decide that and then stick to it and say
Mhm.
you're going to do it for like 3 months and it's like you're allowed to buy new clothes. It's fine. You just can't buy anything that's not a neutral.
Right. I think that's a good rule.
And it will blow your mind how you're able to piece things together in your wardrobe and how you're able to reincorporate those statement pieces from your past now that you have that glue that's going to bring everything together.
Yeah. Okay, well, my next little tip and rule, don't buy stuff just for work. I feel like I always am talking to my mom off the ledge on this, but she always is like, Reese, will you do shopping for me? And I'm like, Mom, like you can't just buy work clothes. Like you need to buy stuff that you can wear to dinner and like whatever. It's not like she's like hitting the club after, but Maddie Jewel came on our podcast. She kind of gave the same advice. She was like, don't buy stuff just for the sake of buying it for work because you're going to associate those clothes with work. And I wouldn't want to wear it.
You don't want to have clothes in your closet that have that like negative association.
Yeah.
If you're the type of person that dreads going to work, which I feel like honestly, a lot of people, your first job's not your dream job, even if you're super excited and grateful for it. You just don't want to have clothes that are only for work. You
Yeah.
want to have a top. Like if you go and buy a top, just make sure there's other places you can wear it. Even if it's like more conservative events, like, okay, I could wear this to a baby shower, to church, to lunch with my mom, lunch with my grandma. I could wear this like traveling or
Yeah.
something like that. Even
That's a
if
good
it's not,
rule.
taking you literally to the club, like I get it. But I would say just like, pieces that can go multiple places.
Yeah. So that's what I try to do. I'm trying to expand my top category. And so I've been trying to buy cute little tops that I can just throw on with jeans or throw on with trousers. And literally I bought one top and I was like, oh, this would be a cute like little dinner top. And I literally wore it to my work conference the other day. So just you want to make sure they're versatile and you can wear it with a bunch of different stuff. So
I would say especially with tops, like if you're on the neutral shopping diet, you're going to be blown away by how much wear you will get out of them, especially because we're going into the winter season where like sweaters are so easy to wear to work and wear out,
Yeah.
like a good black turtleneck, all
that's
of
my
those
love
things.
language.
Yeah,
A
me
turtleneck.
too. I love a good black turtleneck.
I
You can
love
wear, tell me somewhere I can't wear a black turtleneck. I can wear
They're
that to
stunning.
Target. I can wear that on a date. I can
Mhm.
wear that to work.
Mhm.
I can wear that to dinner with my parents.
Mhm.
I can wear that literally
club.
running, to the club, running errands around town.
Yep.
You can wear a good black turtleneck literally anywhere. It's like everybody needs that. My next tip would be your shoes need to be flat. And when
Yeah.
I say this,
Yeah.
I'm not saying never buy heels again. Like I've totally bought heels, but I think you need to prioritize buying flat shoes that are genuinely comfortable that you want to put on every single day. Because you cannot most likely in post-grad wear your Hokas every single day like you did in college, especially if you went to college in the South. Like I feel like class is extremely casual.
Yeah.
It does not get that cold down here.
Mhm.
I wore Lululemon and Aloe to every single college class. Like I lived in athleisure, and post-grad was such a transition because I was like, WTF is my personal style. Like I literally have no real clothes. Like I couldn't tell you the last time I put on a button-down shirt
No.
and like a pair of loafers. That's like foreign to me. That was literally foreign to me. So I would say really think about buying some good flat shoes that are not sneakers, like ballet flats, Mary Janes, loafers, mules. I mean, whatever it is for you that you feel like is cute, spend your money there because you're going to want to have some good flat shoes and not just like those platform sandals that you think are cute. You know,
No.
you'll wear
And
those way less.
I don't work in an office, but I could just foresee myself wearing all this stuff to an office, breaking my ankle over there by the printer. It would not be a good look for me. So I would definitely go with the flat shoes
I
too.
think heels are fine, but like if you're gonna buy a heel, buy a closed toe heel because you can wear those to the office and you can wear them out.
Yeah.
You can also wear them with tights in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
It's way easier to wear a closed-toed heel with tights than an open-toed heel.
Yeah.
Open-toed heel with tights is like a little bit more of a fashion statement, in my opinion. Shoes need to be a huge priority.
I totally agree. And I have a shoe problem. So
Yeah, I'm
I
like
love that.
going through phases with shoes. Sometimes I get in a really big shoe phase where all I want to do is buy shoes, shoes, shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I'm like only buying clothes. I don't know. I go through
Yeah.
phases.
Just not a shoe person.
I think a shoe is another great place where you can add that color. Like
Yeah.
if you're on the neutral shopping diet for clothes, like a red shoe, a
So
red
cute.
shoe will blow your mind with how much it goes with. Like a red ballet flat, if you're a ballet flat girl, a red ballet flat, a silver ballet flat
Mm-hmm.
will blow your mind. Like it
Your
will
little
go
denim ones are so cute.
denim shoes. Oh my God, will literally be so neutral forever and ever. I
Yeah.
will die on that hill.
You love a denim shoe.
I love a denim anything. I love
Yeah.
denim. Denim is the best material in the world.
I know, I think so too. Okay, so my next tip, Amanda loves this, but try Rent the Runway. I had a bunch of friends that did this whenever they were getting their first jobs. Because it's like you can just pay, what is it, $99 a month and get a bunch of different things.
I don't know what the pricing is now. I'm actually about to re-sign up for it, but right after I graduated college, I had so many events to go to for like graduation. This was actually second semester of my senior year that I started doing it, and I remember I like rented a ton of my spring break outfits
Yeah.
and my graduation outfits and outfits for photos.
Such a busy time.
And especially like right after you graduate college, you'll probably start having a lot of like engagement and wedding things
Yeah.
and like baby things like all throughout your 20s to go to. You know, kind of depending on like where you live. I feel like in Texas, a lot of people get married like really young. And so we've kind of experienced that more. But honestly, having Rent the Runway for them is a lifesaver because you can rent a dress and not have to wear it again. And I also think Rent the Runway is just amazing for experimenting with your personal style. Like after I graduated, a huge reason I got it is because I was working in an office and going to an office every single day. And I didn't know what my personal style was and like what I wanted my aesthetic to be. And so Rent the Runway allows you to try out like a ton of different clothes without having to purchase them, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're not familiar with it, you get like 8 pieces a month or 10 pieces a month, whatever plan you pick. And you get to wear those pieces all month long. And then at the end of the month or at the end of whatever your time period is, you return them. And there's a ton of like different platforms like this. Like there's Newly and
Yeah.
Fashion Pass. And, you know, you can kind of like pick your favorite out of those or whatever's going to work for you in your wardrobe. I feel like Rent the Runway is good because it has a lot of like office clothes. Whereas like some of them are more geared towards like college age or a little bit older or whatever. So yeah, there's definitely certain clothes that are like worth the splurge and not worth the splurge. How I determine that is like wearability. How many times are you really realistically going to wear this item and love that you're wearing this item? The printed maxi dress, you're going to be obsessed with it the first time you wear it. And after that, you're probably going to get sick of it if you're anything like me. Whereas the really great pair of black leather pants that you wear all winter and go with a variety of tops and blazers and sweaters and jackets are going to get so much wear and you're not going to get like fatigued by putting them on time after time. Nobody's going to really remember that you wore them. They're a neutral. So it's like invest in your neutrals, and as hard as it is to like not splurge on those really fun dopamine dressing items, you will just be so grateful later on that you had that discipline when you're going to get dressed and you actually own a chocolate brown turtleneck.
Well, I feel like a good, okay,
It's
this
boring to buy. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. Like, buying a camel sleeveless mock neck sweater that's just gonna like go under a jacket is like really a boring purchase.
but it serves you well.
But it serves you well.
And
I'm not
feel like
motivated to buy it naturally.
I feel like a good way to accessorize stuff too is doing like a fun, cool jacket, and you don't have to spend a lot on that. Like literally go to Zara or
Rent
Mango.
it.
Yeah. Or
Or
literally rent the
like,
runway.
The really like colorful tweed jacket that you're obsessed with
So
from
fun.
like Derek Lam or Legence or Alice and Olivia that's gonna run you $500, $600, $700 depending what it's made out of.
Just rent it.
Just run it. Just run it because you're gonna wear it a few times. You're gonna wear it that whole month. You have it, and then you'll say bye-bye, and it'll be fine. you know?
I think that's a kind of perfect way to use rent the runway.
I agree. That's the way to use it.
Yeah.
Where you get in trouble, and this is why I paused my membership for a little bit, is when you are renting so much that you are literally not buying any clothes and not buying anything at all, even neutrals, and you're not building your wardrobe whatsoever. Like, you have to think about it as like renting a house versus buying a house.
Yeah.
Over time, like if you look at the little graph, like renting ends up being a bigger waste of money than it is a money saver, because there are certain pieces you need to own. Like, you don't want to waste money month after month, hundreds of dollars renting a black turtleneck.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not what we're renting. We're renting the things that are like you wear a few times, you're wearing to an event, are super like fun, but not
so invest in your basics.
core wardrobe. Yeah, invest in your basics, buy your basics.
Yeah, I agree. So I think another good tip too is at the beginning of every season is to go on to Pinterest. I literally love Pinterest, and kind of pin things that, you know, how you want your style to be, your aesthetic. Basically just pin your vibe. Like for example, this season, I'm wanting to do kind of like baggier type pants. Like I've been doing cargo pants and I've been loving cargo pants. Leather pants with like a sweater and kind of layer. And I love the Matilda Jerf. I know she's like kind of sensitive right now. Sensitive subject.
Is she canceled?
Like, is she? I don't know.
She still has great taste.
I love her.
Yeah,
I feel like they'll do like a tank
cute.
top and then like a button up and then do like a trench over it. Like the layering vibe. So that's what I'm trying to channel, but also very neutral. And then I need to step up my shoe game. But anyways, so that's kind of what my Pinterest is. We'll link our Pinterest below because I just think it's interesting.
At the beginning of every season, I do fall, winter 2023, spring, summer 2023. And throughout the season, I will pin things that I feel like are aligned with my personal style to the board. And then when I'm online shopping, I will look at the board after adding an item to my cart and say, are there girls in these pictures wearing something similar? Does this fit in with my board? Like, really ask yourself, like,
okay, wait, good for you.
What types of things are these girls wearing? What's like something that's being repeated, like photo after photo? Like, one thing I noticed for me this season that I ended up getting was brown suede knee-high boots.
Love.
I was pinning over and over again these outfits where girls were wearing brown suede knee-high boots. And then I was scrolling through my board and I realized like, oh, there's like 7 or 8 photos with brown suede knee-high boots. That is something I'm obviously really, really liking. And I now have this photo evidence of them being styled all these different ways. So I feel confident purchasing those and I know it'll be able to work in my closet.
Okay, stunning.
Like, that's kind of my like method for going about it.
I need to do that. I'm
Look
kind of
what
impulsive.
items are like repeated in multiple photos that you pin and then purchase those things first, because obviously you really, really like them if you're pinning them multiple times, like subconsciously.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, love.
Yeah. And the last tip that I have, I've talked about on this podcast before, and it is called my short, tight, and low cut rule. And something that happens when you graduate college and you move into your kind of mid-20s. I mean, you're 22 usually when you graduate, maybe you're 23, early 20s still, but there's just a big difference between being in college and then being somebody who has a career and needs to be like respected and dressed appropriately 99.9% of the time. You kind of have to be a lot more careful about your social media and like what types of things you're wearing. And I don't want this to come off as like anti-feminist or like you shouldn't dress how you want or any of those things, because like obviously everybody can do what they want to do. But I think just being realistic, there's a lot of people who have jobs and are in positions where they are not able to just wear whatever they want whenever they want. And like there is a dress code and there is like an expectation socially around what you are supposed to present yourself like when you are a person associated like with a certain company or with, you know, a certain like family or whatever the case may be. So sorry, that was a long tangent, but I'm just trying to like kind of put a little disclaimer out there. the reason for this rule. So if you're going over to your boyfriend's house, or you're going in for a job interview, or you're going to work, or you're going to see your boss, or whatever the occasion is, and you're worried if your outfit isn't appropriate, ask yourself if you're doing two of these things at the same time. Am I wearing something that's short, like super short, super tight, or super low cut? Because if you are wearing a dress that is both super short and super tight, it's a no-go.
It's not a lot.
In my opinion, you get to pick one of the three and still categorize your look as classy.
I think that's such a good rule.
Like, you can show cleavage, but if you're gonna show cleavage in your dress, it better be like a midi dress that's not like hugging every single like curve and piece of cellulite on your body, if I'm being real. Like, you know, or if you're gonna wear a dress that's super, super short, maybe it needs to be like a shift dress that's like boat neck or a high neck, or, you know, a scoop neck that doesn't show cleavage or something like that. And then you're still going to feel comfortable going to Sarah Kate's baby shower, where your mom's going to be and her mom's going to be and her grandma and your high school principal and like whatever, you know? That's like my personal opinion on it.
I think it's
you get to pick one of the three.
Yeah.
And that is the rule.
I love that.
And if you're doing more than one of those three at a time, it's a no-go. You look inappropriate.
You look like a hoe.
Oh,
no,
not a hoe.
Not a hoe.
Okay, next part of this podcast episode, we're going to get into some specific like retailer recommendations and hero pieces in our closet. So these are the places we think you should shop post-grad and what items you absolutely need in your wardrobe. I feel like this is one of the most requested things I've ever gotten on my Instagram or TikTok. Like, people are like, what are your wardrobe staples? What's your capsule wardrobe item? So I'm like so freaking excited that we're finally talking about this, because I feel like it needed to be in a podcast format.
I think so too, so we can expand.
Like, this is the most natural thing for me. Does that even make sense? Like, I'm like, okay, I can just literally like spitfire everything to people. Like, this is what you need.
And you don't have the clock for TikTok.
Oh, no. And also, this question's like low-key my Roman Empire. Like, I think about it like 3 times a week. Like, what if I was on a deserted island, or if I picked up and moved to New York City right now and had like an inch of closet space, what are the items I would truly keep and not get rid of?
Wait, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for y'all to hear.
Wait, why am I like so passionate about this topic? Like,
you really are.
Literally, I'm like a little bit manic right now. Like, talking about this, I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, you go first. Do you want to like say all of yours, or should we go back and forth? I feel like go back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, so I love a good pair of trousers, and I feel like they're so versatile. You can literally wear them to work, obviously. Put them on at dinner with a good heel, like a good kitten heel, and like a cute top.
Trousers go to dinner for sure.
Yes. And then literally like work conference to dinner to literally I would wear them out.
Like, yeah, I think you can wear them out 100%.
Like,
I think you can wear them running errands.
Yeah, with a crop top that could be like so cute for going out, whatever. So I think a good pair of trousers, but make sure they're not too short, because during the fall and winter, sometimes you have a heeled booty and you don't want high waters on, you know, so like make sure they're a good length.
If I'm being real, it would probably serve you best to own a pair that's more of like a puddle.
Yeah.
Like a puddle pant, where you can like wear a boot with it and it wouldn't be a puddle pant. It would extend to like your, what is this bone called right here? Like your
Achilles. Like ankle?
This bone. Like your ankle, like it's going to hit your ankle with your boot on, your heeled boot. But if you were to wear it with a ballet flat, it would like puddle on the arch, on the tops of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then a pair that you would wear with flats that would be a cropped length. So if I had a ballet flat on, it would be cropped, but I would never wear that with like a boot, but I would maybe wear it with like a stiletto, like a heel.
Yeah.
And it would be okay. So you need a cropped length and you need a full length pant.
And I think
for
I
sure
have a pair of cream trousers that I really love. And I have a pair of black ones, but like literally any color pant. And I've seen on TikTok that Zara has like really great dupes for the Aritzia Effortless pants, which are the ones I have and I love. And then I have this other brand. Cannot remember what the name of it is.
Are they the favorite daughter ones?
Oh my God, I want those.
I know a lot of people that really love the favorite daughter. I think they're called the favorite pants.
I think they are too.
And those are super popular. My sister has a few pairs of those. I've tried them on. They're very, very flattering and very comfortable.
They're super long. Whenever I've tried them on, they're like very long. And I tried these ones that kind of split and have a button, so you couldn't really get them hemmed.
This kind of reminds me of a tip that should have been in the previous section of this episode. But having a good tailor or good alterations person, you guys, you're at the age now.
We're altering
our clothes. We are not wearing things that are like 5 inches too long for us. If you are below 5'5" or 5'6", there is a good chance you will get most of your pants altered. And that is just the card you've been dealt in life. I don't know what else to tell you, honey. Like, it's the card I've been dealt. And
you're always at the damn tailor.
Look, but I have no regrets because I like love putting on those pants now. And you know what I want to be completely transparent about? It's always like, I will post myself in an outfit and the pants I'm wearing are so cute and they've been to the tailors and people will say, what jeans are you wearing? What pants are you wearing? Da-da-da, whatever. And you guys, it's way less about the specific style of pants I'm wearing and way more about the fact that I took them to get altered and I had them shortened and I had them taken in at the waist or whatever needed to happen, or I had volume removed from the leg. If you alter your clothes, like if you alter a good pair of Zara pants, like it'll equal probably the cost of what like a good pair of pants from Nordstrom would have ran you. But like a lot of these influencers and celebrities and who you're looking at on social media, and the reason you think they look so good and their clothes look so good and you want to know what they're wearing is way less about the brand of clothing they're wearing and way more about the fact that they just had it adequately fitted to the body.
No, I agree with that.
1000%. So anyways.
That reminds me, I need to get my pants.
Okay, anyways. I need to go back to the tailors.
What's your next one?
So my first tip for post-grad dressing is a little bit interesting because it's an accessory, but a good black belt.
Yes.
A good black belt will go with so many outfits and it will take your outfit to the next level. Like, you guys know that TikTok that's like the difference between wearing your clothes and styling them. And it's like a girl standing there with like an untucked button down and like jeans and like she looks sloppy, and then the sound goes off and all of a sudden she has a purse on and the sunglasses and the belt and like it's half tucked, the shirt and all this stuff. That's the difference. Like, having these like key accessories that are able to elevate your outfit will serve you so well. Like, the difference between a pair of jeans and a fitted t-shirt with a belt is like everything.
Yeah. No,
compared to jeans and the t-shirt without the belt. Like, the belt will add so much like elevation and chicness to the outfit. You just need to have it.
Like, my best friend was over and we were going to brunch and she's like, literally, I hate my outfit. So I was like, okay, I love this game. Let's style you. So I put a belt on her and I changed her top. But she put a belt on and she's like, I literally never wear belts. Like, why? 'Cause she loved it. It was so chic and
belts
effortless.
are so important. They will just make you look way more put together, way more classy. And they just add a little like touch of detail. Like, you don't really need these like super dramatic, voluminous printed tops and like all of this stuff if you have like the key accessories.
No, I agree.
I had another tip that I just remembered, you guys, and it's a really important one, so I want to say it. And I feel like on TikTok, there's all this, you know, talk about having this amazing capsule wardrobe and these are the core items you need, and like everybody needs an amazing basic white button down. And I'm not saying any of those things aren't true, but I do think style is very individual, and a big part of personal style and finding your personal style is actually just wearing your clothes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the person 5 days out of the week is in leggings and a Lululemon top, you are never going to find your personal style. And I hate to be harsh, and I'm not sugarcoating anything, and I'm sorry for that, but this is the truth. You will figure out what you like wearing and what your style is by genuinely wearing your clothes. And kind of like how I talked about going on the neutral shopping diet earlier. The other type of style diet you can go on is the athleisure diet, or the like real clothes diet, and stop wearing your leggings and your Lululemon aligned tanks and whatever else, your Hoka tennis shoes, unless you're going to work out. Like, if you are running errands, I know I'm in pajamas right now.
It's really me right now in the Hokas and athleisure.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, genuinely, if you're committed to really discovering your personal style in your 20s, when you go run errands,
get dressed.
Get dressed. when you go to lunch with a friend, get dressed. And then when you're getting dressed or after you put your outfit on, say like, what did I reach for and why did I reach for this?
Yeah.
Like for me, it's always my like Enza Costa white cotton pants because they're so comfortable, but they're not a sweatpant. Like it feels like I'm wearing sweatpants, but they look way chicer and more put together. Or it's like that amazing maxi dress that like is so easy to throw a sweater over and it's so comfortable. Like I can go to Target in it, but then I'm gonna like go to Honor Bar with you and all of that stuff. But for that same occasion, I could have worn, you know, my Lululemon Align tank and my Align leggings and my Hokas.
Exactly.
But it's like you choose to put on real clothes, and then the more you wear your clothes, the more you will understand what you like wearing and what you need to buy.
No, I totally agree.
That's like my biggest tip. It's like you will find your personal style if you start wearing the clothes you have in your closet. And you'll start buying clothes that you can genuinely wear on an everyday basis and not just for the club.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, well, my next one is another pair of pants. So I feel like I really only buy pants, and that's why I have my top issue. But anyways, I just bought the Daily Drills black silky pants, and they're actually the ones at the tailor right now. But I think those are going to be so great year round just to throw on with like either a white tee or like a black silky top or literally like anything. And I feel like it's such a good way to be comfortable, but also, you know, dress up. So I feel like black, fun, silky, flowy pants are really good. And then in the summer, I always reach for my white linen pants. I love them. They're so effortless and you look so chic.
Silk pants are the linen pants of winter.
Yes.
And like a knit pant is another really good one to have. A knit pant, a linen pant, a silk pant.
Yeah.
All of those are just as comfortable.
I feel like wide leg are really in. Like anything flowy.
Just a baggy pair of jeans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but my super baggy jeans, I could take a nap in.
Yes.
Like they're so comfortable.
Mine are comfortable too, and I feel like they've been washed a lot. They're soft.
Yeah.
But I feel like a good pair of jeans. Like you need to invest in a good pair of jeans.
Yeah. And like I'm a jeans snob. Like it's weirdly one of those categories I like can't cheap out on. Like there's other things where I'm like, I would never spend that much money on that. And then there's certain categories like I'm obsessed with it being a luxury piece. And I don't know why. I think it's that I wear denim literally every single day.
You do.
But I do really realistically wear denim every day. And I just notice a fit difference, like in the way certain jeans are cut. Like I love the Gani jeans. I love my Silver Lake denim. I love a Goldie. What else? Frame, I think has really great cut jeans. Yeah, I don't know. Like the Zara jeans for me have always been really hard. Like
I've only found
loved
one good pair. And I wore them
there's some
yesterday.
people that like swear by those Zara jeans.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just have to have that trial and error process with yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I think their sizing in pants is so weird. I'm like a large in some pants. I swear to God.
She's not a large.
And I'm like not a large usually. So, okay. I'm gonna like counter your little blazer thing, or I don't even know if you talked about that yet.
No, not yet.
Rives is a really big blazer person.
Love.
And I am not. And most people would tell you a blazer is an item you need to have in your capsule post-grad wardrobe. And I really do think for a lot of people it is. Like genuinely, like a good black blazer, a good white blazer, those things, like for sure.
I've never seen you in a blazer.
I don't know why I don't gravitate towards them naturally, but they serve such a great purpose. And I think like they work as an outerwear piece in a lot of environments, especially in Dallas. It's so hot here. Like you literally need a jacket 2 months of the year.
Yeah.
And a blazer will do you just fine the rest of the time. But I think a good alternative to a blazer, if you're not a blazer person, is a really good like boucle or tweed jacket, or just like any type of lady jacket is the term that I use for it. If you Google them, like some sites call them evening jackets. I don't know why. But J. Crew has an amazing selection of these. And you guys, they're a little bit of a splurge, but the amount of wear you will get out of these jackets, you can wear them as shirts if you want to. Like there's so many times where I button them up all the way. Like it looks like the Chanel granny jacket. Like you guys probably know what I mean. You're picturing the right thing, I'm sure. But like J. Crew has a ton of them. Zara has a ton of them. Mango has a ton of them. And that's kind of like my blazer. if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
those like are so important in my closet. Like I literally can't stress. I have a white one, I have a black one, I have a white and black one, I have a green one. Like I've literally gotten into the colors now because I have so many like neutral versions of them.
I want one.
No, I think they're great, but I also do think Reeves, like you're such a blazer girl, and you're
No, I
like
am.
one or the other, like kind of.
I literally wore a blazer last night to our little Mahjong event.
Yeah, and you look so good in a blazer.
It's my casket outfit,
Oh my
the
god,
pink blazer.
that's what she's wearing in the casket. That's what she wants to be buried in. That's how you know it's serious.
I know, I love it. So, I'm gonna say blazers. I feel like you're either one or the other. I love a blazer. I love an oversized blazer. I feel like you can wear it over like a black slinky dress, like just so cute, or over a little black turtleneck or a tank top or something sleeveless with jeans or trousers for work. So I love a blazer.
I think what this is all reminding me of too, which is kind of another tip. I'm apologizing for how disorganized this episode probably seems reading it. Like this is what you get when your hosts are us. We're just literally scatterbrained people. But another good tip just on this topic is find out what your uniform is going to be.
Yeah.
And I remember like Morgan Stewart said this, and I've heard Rosie Huntington Whiteley say this, and those
I
are
love
two
her.
of the people with the best style, in my opinion.
Mhm.
She said, like, find out like what it is you genuinely love to throw on every day. Like Reeves for you, I feel like that
Blazer.
is a blazer.
Yeah.
For me, like my everyday is a good fitted tee,
Mm-hmm.
a good fitted turtleneck. That could be like a mock neck. That could be like a long sleeve tee, a short sleeve tee. In the summer, it's maybe like a racerback tank top.
Yeah.
Something like that. A good denim, belted, usually.
Mm-hmm.
And like a really great like ballet flat or like loafer.
Yeah.
Or it's really like a ballet flat or a loafer or like some sort of like maybe a Mary Jane situation or like a sandal in the summer. Slip-on shoe. I don't do a ton of sneakers anymore. I used to do way more sneakers. I literally could not tell you the last time I wore sneakers.
See,
now.
we're so opposite because I wear sneakers and like boots, and I have my Gucci loafers that I always wear. But
Yeah. I do like usually like some sort of flat, a good denim belted with like a tee or a thin sweater, or like maybe I'll do like a chunky sweater unbelted. You know what I mean? And like if I need to throw on a jacket, then I'll do my little lady jacket or my evening jacket
Yeah.
over the tee, over the turtleneck, over the sweater, whatever it is. And that's like really my uniform.
Yeah.
Like that formula for me like never fails. Like
Mhm.
I know if I buy a belt, it's gonna get worn in that uniform. I know if I buy a new good pair of jeans, it is. Same with like a fitted tee.
Yeah.
It's like about figuring that like whatever that formula it is that you like want to reach for.
And have like different variations of that.
Yeah, different variations of it.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a good rule.
And I will say like it's so hard now with how things are cropped and not cropped. Like low-waisted is kind of coming back in now. So now it's like I have these like low-waisted pants that I need like a longer tee with.
Yeah.
Because all my
And we've
other
been
tees were cropped because all my
cropped.
pants came up so high.
Yeah.
And now I need a belt that's for high-waisted and a belt that's for low-waisted. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's so true.
I like can't keep up.
I feel like another good thing post-grad to buy is a good tote bag.
1000%.
Because you can use a tote bag. I feel like you're like leaving the house in the morning, you're going to work, and then, oh, I have a happy hour. Like, oh, maybe I want to throw on a pair of like shoes or whatever. Throw them in your tote bag with your work laptop and your planner and like a little purse, and you're good to go.
I use a tote bag or like some sort of large shoulder bag every single day.
Mine's literally sitting on the couch with me over there.
I have my laptop, I have my planner, I have my camera, I mean, like our podcast stuff. I have receipts for like my other job. I have like my whole folder for my job, like my wallet, my lip gloss.
Yeah.
Like now I need perfume. Now I need a hairbrush. Like
Deodorant.
Like when deodorant. Like when I leave the house, I don't come back. So last but not least, I think a good area to invest, especially if you live in a warmer climate. And I know this isn't particularly relevant right now because we're headed into winter, but maxi dresses and midi dresses will just really work well for you.
Yeah.
Like I think the Hill House nap dress rose to fame for a reason.
I think so too.
Super comfortable, and it was like you could wear it to work, you could wear it to your kid's birthday party, you could wear it out to dinner, you can wear it around your house doing laundry, you could take a nap in it, hence the name nap dress.
No, you literally can't nap in that dress.
Yeah. And the one thing, though, I want to say, and it's because I made this mistake post-grad, I felt like I bought a lot of midi and maxi dresses that I thought were super cute, but they weren't following our neutral shopping diet
Prince.
or the short, tight, low cut rule.
Yeah.
And like a strapless maxi dress and like a maxi dress with a strap, the difference in those two things, like I feel like I didn't think about that.
I
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
so true.
Like it's like I have all these like strapless midi dresses and I'm like, I can't really wear this to work. I can't really wear this in a professional environment because it looks like I'm in Mexico on vacation because it's strapless.
You're so right.
So I think just like be aware of that stuff and also be aware of the fact that like if you buy something that's like neon pink and printed, once again, you're gonna get fatigued from wearing it a lot faster than you will like your chocolate brown midi dress with the strap.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It just has a lot less wearability and versatility. And I just want everyone to be very conscious of that. Like if you take away one thing from this podcast, neutral shopping diet and like wear your clothes, start wearing your real clothes, and you will genuinely find what you like and what you feel your best in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Should we go over like a few of our favorite places to shop?
Yes. Let's go over some like affordable places right out of college where you can like buy your clothes.
Yeah. So I love Zara, Mango, obviously. I love Aritzia. Abercrombie.
Abercrombie has great denim, great leather pants. Leather pants are such a good thing to wear. We didn't really talk about this, but in lieu of like the trouser thing or like the silk pants or the linen pants, when it hits winter, leather pants can go out. They can go to the office.
So cute.
Banana Republic, J. Crew.
House of CB.
House of CB is like a Nordstrom line, I think, but I'm always like randomly like very surprised by like the little gems I find from them.
No, it's cute.
It's like not overpriced either. Like I want to say like nothing's ever like over $250, like ever.
Naked.
Oh yeah, NA-KD. I think it's a European brand. I always see Claire Rose, if you guys follow her, she's a great follow for this type of style. She has great like office looks, like really chic, appropriate, professional looks. And she does the Capsule collection with NA-KD, I think like every year at this point.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's like really good stuff and it's all super affordable. One that I really like that Elsa Hosk links to all the time, I think it's another European brand. It's called COS, C-O-S. They have so many great things like good black blazer, good pair of trousers, good white t-shirt, good white button down, like just things that are going to be true workhorses in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
And just buying things that are wearable. Like you don't have to have like some weird ass bra to put it on.
Hate that.
No sticky boobs. It's not sheer. It's not too low cut. It's not a bodysuit that's up your ass crack. Like, I'm sorry to cuss, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, clothes like that. And it's just like, I can't ever wear this because I just like literally dread putting this on at 7 a.m. when I'm getting dressed for the day. Like, if you're not gonna put it, if you're not gonna put it on at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. when you're rolling out of bed to go to work, like you're not gonna put it on.
No, I think that's like a good,
Yeah.
Okay. I think those were all of our tips.
This was like a good style guide for you guys. I apologize for how scattered it was. Honestly, I feel like this was just like a very real episode of us being honest with our post-grad shopping experience and what we wish we had done differently, what we're glad we bought, where we're shopping, things like that. It's a huge transition. Be easy on yourself. Don't blow all your money in one day. Building your capsule wardrobe and finding your personal style is a process. It's supposed to take time. So have grace with yourself and have fun with it. Honestly, life's supposed to be fun. Fashion's supposed to be fun. So
I think so too.
Have fun with it. Even though y'all are all on the neutral diet. Every single one of you. I don't want to see one freaking pink sequin feather top you're wearing one night to the club. No more of that. That's a waste of money. Sorry. Unless it's your birthday. Like, okay, buy that for your birthday.
It's good for birthdays.
Like, it's about time for us to wrap up. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. If you enjoyed the Spritz O'Clock talk today, please make sure to like this episode, like this video. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a review. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, or feedback, you can find both me and Rives on social media at It's Amanda DeWitt and at Rives_Lee. With that being said, I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Ta ta for now, and we will see y'all here next Tuesday for a new episode. Bye.
Bye.